Work-life balance is a lie, and I didn't fully realize it until my heart told me to stop. And not metaphorically, literally. This little phrase implies that work is the opposite of life, but it couldn't be further from the truth. No, the opposite of work isn't life. The opposite of work is rest. So maybe the real question isn't, do you have work-life balance? It's, do you have enough rest in both? Because if your life is just more unpaid labor and invisible stress, and your work is constant logistics, pointless meetings and urgency without flow, then you're not living. You're just basically surviving. Burnout doesn't come from doing hard things. It comes from doing them without pause. Like inhaling and exhaling. We need both to survive. Since I've started to take my health and rest seriously, I began to pay more attention to what my body was actually telling me. And what I noticed was that rest didn't always feel restful. So I don't know if you're feeling like that too. Something was off. It was like my heart was whispering, something's not working. I started to get palpitations at rest after exercise to the point where I felt that I could pass out. I went to check it out, and it turns out that I have something called mitral valve prolapse, a heart condition where one of the valves in your heart doesn't close properly, and instead of closing tightly, it bulges or prolapses back into the upper chambers of the heart during a heartbeat. And this can cause blood to leak backwards, known as mitral regurgitation. For many people, mitral valve prolapse is on the whole harmless. But in my case, to preserve my heart function long term, I do need preventative valve repair surgery. I've been thinking maybe my body's been trying to get my attention for years and I just kept pushing through like so many of us do. Maybe what I thought was anxiety was actually the heart not pumping properly. But this time I slowed down. And I listened. And that's why you haven't heard from me for a while. I've been literally processing what's been going on and taking time to reflect on things. And it's so cliched, but my heart literally made me make some big changes in my life. And that's the reason why I'm closing HVO Search, a recruitment firm that I've been building for 13 years. But I'm building something new, something that brings together everything I've learned over the past 2 decades. I am turning Anatomy of a Leader into something much bigger than a podcast because I know what it feels like to work hard, achieve success on paper, and still feel like something's missing, like you're meant for more energy, more impact, more life. So that's how Anatomy of a Leader Diary was born, and I'd love to share that with you.